to the Women's All-Around Championship, with Dominic Dawes, now 17 years old, seeking to make up for last year's disappointment. And she was on the podium before her American rival.
And a swingy start to this bar routine. She's a very natural, fluent gymnast. The famous 1.5 pirouette. And the uprise to handstand, just a tiny loss of body tension at the top of the handstand. And a clean, full twisting double back dismount. She's improved since the last World Championships in Birmingham a year ago.
We all expected such great things from the 16-year-old then. She was going great guns and made a mistake on vault. But this is one of her strongest apparatus. Slight adjustment there in the handstand position. Excellent line. The full twisting long swing sets in the action and prepares for the dismount, which is a full twisting double back. Dominic Dawes then on bars opens with a 9.85. And so for Dominic Dawes, the all-important last piece of apparatus, the vault. Oh, and it's all gone so terribly wrong for her. Now that really gives her a problem. The chance is gone because vaults are averaged. She can't improve on the second vault. Whatever she does now, her chance is gone. And we've been here before, Christine.
Yes, unfortunately for Dominique, she had an error on the same vault last year at the World Championships in Birmingham, and she lost the world title there as well. Here she didn't give enough lift off the horse. She went for massive rotation. Her feet came down to the floor too early and she couldn't control the landing.
9.25 is a generous score, but that surely is academic now. She's got to pull herself together and give an account of herself. Concentration and maturity are the test for her.
And this time she got it right. How she will have wished that was the first vault as well.
The tears are here again, but she'll come back again. The coach reassuring her, telling her to put it behind her. But for Dominic Dawes, desperate disappointment. The second vault, so much improved on the first, but to no avail. So Dominic Dawes then has to be content with that total 38.968. 9.506 was her vault score on average. Gina Gaujean on floor.
Needing a 9.6 to overtake Dominic Dawes. And a powerful opening tumble. Whip back into full twisting double back. Gina noted for her excellent leaps and jumps on the floor. Which of course count for as much as the tumbles. The series of forward tumbling, finishing with a full twisting straight front somersault. Ready for her last tumble. And a high, easy double back. But a very impressive series of jumps. And a very efficient floor routine from Gina Gojang. Plenty of difficulty and variation.
Never looks pleased with the performance, though, Gojang. The coach will congratulate her, and so he should. Good performance, whip over somersault, 2 backflips into the full twisting double tuck. That's how she started. And played relatively safe here to finish with a double tuck somersault. Discount this girl either, Lavinia Milosovici.
Very fast approach. And look at that flight and height off. Wonderfully controlled landing. She's a gymnast who seems to have so much time in the air. Good contact on the horse, the half turn into the straight front somersault. Very highly tariffed vault and very well performed.
9.825, great score for the first of the 2 vaults. Remember, they have to be averaged, so she can't lapse in concentration. Same vault, the little hop forward. She's determined now.
And her coach, Octavian Ballou, equally pleased. The round off, the big push off the hands to land on the board. Good contact with the horse. But she had just a little bit more rotation. She didn't take quite so much in height.
And Milosovici averages out with a 9.812. She's maintaining pressure. She's up there and challenging. Shanna Miller on one of her best apparatus, the beam.
So difficult to come and defend your title. So much pressure, you've everything to lose. And this will be the test for her. It's a perfectly controlled mount. Control there. Backflip with quarter turn to handstand. Obligatory full spin. Backflip and only 2 layout somersaults. We've seen her perform 3 before, but of course she's taller. That was very well performed. Plenty of difficulty in here. Even though she's now more mature, a little different type of difficulty. But the big dismount is still there. She's not too tall to manage that. The full twisting double back, and she really should be delighted with herself.
Shanna Miller then coping so well with the pressure. Still the words of advice, the words of comfort. 2 layout somersaults. Steadily performed. And the impressive dismount, full twisting double puck somersault. Shanna Miller. And 9.862, she holds on to first place. Can she retain this title? And it's looking good after 2 apparatus. The challenge is going to come from Milosovici. Dominic Dawes' score, that one in brackets, related to her position after 2 apparatus in the second session. So the last apparatus then for Lavinia Milosovici. And did that small error in Shanna Miller's floor exercise leave her enough room to take the title?
Always a very difficult piece to finish on, the beam. somersault. Such a difficult move to land. But Lavinia adjusted her body well. Back flip, layout somersault, flip. And another layout somersault. 4 elements in a row. The link, the jump to the agility. Linked. These are all specific requirements the gymnasts have to perform. Perhaps not quite as fluent as we've sometimes seen her, but plenty of control. And dismounts the test. She answered the test well. The double back dismount, very easily landed.
But interestingly, there are flaws in both these girls' performances. And the pressure out there must be enormous. There's the double tuck from Milosovici. She's completed now that score on being bitter, a total of 39.236.
And 9.85 his score. So Lukin just pressing ahead of Scherbo there. Now Milosovici onto the high bar. One of his favorite pieces. The Gaylord flip there, the front somersault over the top of the high bar. Named after the American gymnast, Mitch Gaylord. The endo circle. Squat through into the eagle grip. Back now to overgrasp. Building up for the big dismount. What's it going to be? Triple somersault. Oh, and lands it superbly. Grigori Milosovici and his score 9.9. He goes into the lead. Milosovici taking over the lead from the other two Russians. And then, well, the women's competition looking as if it will be a real humdinger, because this little lady, Kim Zmeskal from the United States, really put the cat amongst the pigeons. In the team event, she threw down the gauntlet, and the Russians know that they've got a fight on their hands. Coached by Bella Caroli. Landed superbly. She's a real power pack of a gymnast. As they say in the States, competes out of Houston. That's Bella Caroli. You just saw a glimpse of her coach. There, the Yurchenko with a twist. And beautifully spotted on the landing. Kim Zmeskal, can she become the next Mary Lou Retton? The whole of America is cheering her on. She couldn't have a better springboard for trying to get into the medals in this World Championship. Competing on home soil, and the last time a major competition was on American soil, it was the '84 Olympics, and Mary Lou Retton took the gold there. And Kim Zmeskal, of course, scoring that perfect 10 in the team competition. Hasn't got it yet this time. Oh, and that was a shade lower. I can't see her scoring higher for that. Bella Caroli. Her first vault scored 9.925.